Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope that you all are blessed and having a beautiful day today. Try and keep today nice and sweet so I'm not taking up too much of your time. Today's morning thought is on fault versus responsibility. I've talked in the past about how our decisions affect our future, affect the ability that we have to do certain things. But today I want to highlight the differences between fault and responsibility. So a lot of the times our decisions can change what we do, but sometimes there are things that happen in our lives that happen not because of our decisions, but because of decisions of others. So let's say you didn't get to go to the school you wanted to because your parents didn't back your dreams or didn't help you study the way you expected them to. You didn't have the relationship you wanted because the girl you decided to get involved with wasn't the best person to be with. So these are all things where, just in general, things that the initial decision or the initial choice may not have necessarily been our own. So we do a lot of the blame game. We spend a lot of time on whose fault it is. Oh, it's my parents' fault because they didn't do this. Oh, it's the reason why the relationship didn't work. It was her fault. She was always twerking on the gram and she ain't never want to spend no time and blah, 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 blah. That's all well and good. And while it's good to understand the origin of an issue, it does not take away from the fact that you now currently have a new decision to make. You have a new responsibility. The fault may lie with someone else, but the responsibility always comes back to you, us, we, as a person, as the person that is trying to move forward or reach their goals. No matter whose fault the setback is, the responsibility is yours to deal with it and move forward. Again, it does not take away from the origin of the issue, but it can affect our decision making if we spend too much time looking at the past. Like, for example, let me see if I could do something for y'all real quick. Give you a nice example real quick. So let's say my goal is that way. And let's say my dog is back over here smelling whatever he's smelling. If my goal is to get this way, but my dog is over here, so I'm focused on my dog being over here. If my attention is over here, how can I ensure I'm going that way if I'm looking this way? I can't. And I don't like to use that word. If my focus is on the fault, if my focus is on the past, then I can't hold true to my responsibility to go forward. And that's why a lot of us tend to not get to where we want to go, because we spend too much time focusing on the fault in the past instead of focusing on our responsibility in our present for our future. So no matter what you have been through, no matter what you are going through, no matter what you have been taken through, it is your responsibility to realize what's going on and figure out how to make the best of it. It's a saying, you got to learn how to make chicken salad out of chicken shit. And that's life. Point blank, period. If we all adults here, we know life isn't always fair. That's something you got to just buck up to. But once you stop focusing on the fault, on whoever's fault it was, on whatever happened in the past, and you start focusing on your present and start looking at your responsibility, you're able to make tremendous strides for your future. And that's how you get the miracles that happen to people. Individuals that work 16-hour shifts, 80 hours a week, that put in constant effort, that don't look back at the past all the time. Not saying that they don't look back at the past. I don't like that turn of phrase. Not focusing on the downfalls of the past. People that are putting in all that work and are completely goal-orientated and purpose-driven are able to get to their dreams and their goals, because they understand that the dream, getting to it, is their responsibility. And if they don't get it, then it will be their fault. So you got to understand that once you're focused, nothing can stop you. But if you will allow yourself to be distracted by whose fault the past was, you'll be stuck. And that's all I got for y'all this morning, man. Stay focused on your own responsibilities, on what you can actually handle and change. Because only then will you be able to have peace and success. I pray that you all are able to be blessed today and move forward towards your dreams. If no one has told you today by now, I want to let you know that I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I mean that. I don't got to know you. We ain't never got to meet. But I need you to know that I love you. And I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. Stay safe. Be great. Peace and love till all are one.